So happy to be here today. I just wanted to share some few things with you today in regards to work, the work we do every day, and how we wake up every morning and we go for what we want in the world. There's a quote that I got. The person was saying, "If you really need something out of life, you got to go out there and fight for it." Regardless of like the challenges that you face every single day, you always have to put in your energy. You always have to go out there and look for that one thing that you want. Because if you don't go out there and really source for that one thing that you want, there's nobody that is going to be out there to do it for you. So you have to go at it with all you can, because when we are in this age bracket, when we're in our 20s and in our 30s, this is the time that we get to grind the hardest. And we should not make no mistake, because time is going to come for sure, that if you don't do that, if you don't put in the time is going to come that you're going to feel like, I wish I did. I wish I did this when I was 20. I wish I did this when I was 30, when I had the energy, when I had the stamina. And now at a time, you might not have the energy, you might not have the stamina. Your mind is no longer thinking like the way it was when you were in your 20s. You understand? And the baggage, the kind of responsibility you have, maybe you're already married and you have kids and you don't have enough time. You don't have enough time. So the time is right now. I gotta tell you, if there's anything that you need to devote your time to and working on right now, is working on yourself, to becoming the best version of yourself, regardless. It's not about where you were born. It's not about which side of the tracks you come from. It's not about who your parents are. It's not about that. It's not about the political party that you're affiliated to. It's not about what your religion is. It's none of that. It's only about your desire, that burning desire of becoming that person that you want to become. And at the same time, also having the faith and belief in yourself that I can do it, regardless of the tribulations, regardless of the challenges that I face, but I'm going to go at it 100%. And I believe in myself that I can do it. If you believe in yourself, I tell you, there's no force in the world that will come and stop you. And guess what? Napoleon Hill says, whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. So it is possible. When you have already conceived that idea in your mind and you can visualize it vividly and you can feel it, when you close your eyes and you can just visualize that thing that you want, that is a proof that has already been given to you. So whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. So don't always look down on yourself. Don't feel like, hey, I'm this and that. I never had this level of education. My parents were poor. I don't have the right circle of people. Dude, you have yourself right now. You should be grateful that you have yourself. You're healthy and all that. Go out there and become the best version of yourself and create those networks and do what you can to make yourself that kind of person that you really want to be. A lot of times we find people always out there complaining about, hey, I'm this, I don't really have enough right now to, jump into that business, and a lot of stuff, a lot of excuses. It's always one excuse after the other, and then another one, oh man, I don't have time. Oh, well, we all don't have time, But you have the time to scroll TikTok for fun, not working. You understand? You have the time to sit down and gossip about useless political views that do not even matter at all. We don't need none of that. We need you to focus on the one thing that you want, and that is becoming the best version of yourself. Shut down the noise. Shut down the noise and just do you. If it's okay with you, lock yourself out of the world, man. Like, just focus on yourself. Let all that noise go away and then be you. If it means that you have to be alone, be you. Lock yourself in a room. Solitude. Solitude is very important. Yeah, I'm lonely. No, it's not loneliness. It's called solitude. Just that being alone and just focusing on you and deliberating and visualizing and thinking about what kind of person do I want to become and how do I get there in the next 30 years, in the next 20 years. Remember, always thinking long term. is the only solution. You can think about tomorrow, you can think about next week, you can think about next year. Plan long term. Me too, sometimes I get carried away with this. I begin to think about, oh man, how about last year? How about last year ended like this, now in this year? Oh man, how about next year, bro? Like, how's it going to end? Oh man, with all this crisis, what about next month? You don't have to think short term. So always I calm myself down and say, hey Gili, hey, we are thinking what? Long term. We are thinking what? Long term. 15 years, 20 years. Focus on that. Don't you ever focus short term. Think long term. So that's my advice for y'all this morning. Thank you so much, man. Have a beautiful day.